To always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Simeone. Pass is just off target. Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Rafael Leao to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
El dorsal 11.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely weighted ball. Ambitious ball here. And now they can clear their lines. And they've got a throw. Fermin. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fermin. Paredes gets across and deals with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 10, Messi.
Laporte. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Rafael Leao. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
El dorsal 11.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, super ball. Shoots! Goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
El dorsal 13.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Now the shot, surely! And no mistake. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tries one from range. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Molina. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Pings in a... He leaps for it! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Rafael Leao. Showing great feet there. Neymar. Opts to play it back. Deftly away. That's a throw. Davis.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Van Dijk. And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. He's having a shot! Goal! Flamengo! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lewandowski, Neymar, and a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. It'll be a throw-in. Neymar gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Great chance! Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's good play. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's worked it through. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Tries a shot! And it's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Marcó en el minuto 21 el dorsal 17.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar goes short. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Neymar. Jimenez. Neymar. And it's Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. Drives it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Has to go back here. Passing nice and neat. Tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Camavinga. Vermin. Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Neymar. It's Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's managed to get free. Yamal's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Paredes has found the net here, of course. Mbappe! And he's got the beating of his man. Chance, surely! It goes to show he is human after all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Camavinga. And it's Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Long ball looking to counter. And it's Paredes. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fermin. Senesi has it out wide and in space. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And we are back on the way. This looks promising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played into space. Robertson tidy with his distribution.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal, and he's in on goal. Yamal! Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Flamengo get their goal. A bit of respectability. Header! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Fermin. It's a good ball out wide. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he shoots! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Flamengo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Paredes. For Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal picks it up out wide, and he can clear it away. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through, so back it comes. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nico Williams finding himself in space. He is through here. Lofted in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Nicely aimed pass. Chance here to counter. Camavinga making good progress on the right-hand side. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, super ball! And it's hoisted clear. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio.
He's had it taken off him. 75 minutes played. Oh, shooting chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And he's taking no chances there. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rafael Leao. Now it's Neymar. And this is Lewandowski. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, denied at the last. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Punched away. That has been knocked clear. And this is Lewandowski. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Simeone, showing good feet. Now he's running away. Shot could be on. Fermin! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Backward it goes. Great chance! Martinez clears without hesitation. Now it's Simeone. Shot at goal! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's Lewandowski! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now they can clear their lines. First quarter of an hour gone. Simeone! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Deftly away. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Out for a throw. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's gone for a throw-in. Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Ferran Torres. He has found the way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he...
And he shoots! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A case now of complete control. Hangs in a cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Camavinga, and it's Lopez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fermin and Neymar. Now it's Trossard. Trossard scooting forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Driving on and making good progress. Barcola. Serginho. Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it across. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. They are playing them off the park. And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Lewandowski has good running with the ball. Nicely worked. He might be in here! And the shot! He's put it wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Saviola. Serginho. Looking for the run. Raul. And the shot! No, it's wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Adams gets over and intercepts. Barcola. Saka. Looking to play him in. Simeone needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And it's Neymar. That's destined for the flank. Neymar. That's good play. Now it's Trossard. Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Driven in. Getting up there! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery.
Substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rafael Leao to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Knocks it into space, and this is Raul. Delivers with whip.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Rafael Leao tries one from range. Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ferran Torres. Sabani. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! And that has faded wide.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Deixando o campo para
Camavinga.
camisa 19.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Paredes. Camavinga. Chance! And that's past the post.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Azar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafael Leao. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's been taken short. That's been drilled in. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are having a ball here. He's on it, can he get away? And he's managed to get free. It's Lewandowski! Off the post! He is through here! Messi! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Adams. Saka. He's found a way through. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Rice. Pacho plays it long. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's worked it through. Ferran Torres. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Barcola. 4 extra minutes added on. And Serginho. And they win it back again. Tries to play it through, and this is Lewandowski, and that's gone loose. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, he's seen through all of that. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.